Reviews. Today, we are at Beer Tour Palooza 2024. We got a beer review. Shout out to Matt from Massive Beers, Sean, Nerd Sense, and Amanda.
What's
I'm just happy
your
to be here.
handle on?
Who's just happy to be here.
Hoops and Horror.
Hoops and Horror.
Check her out. So we have something that I've been holding on to for a while. This is from Anchorage Brewing Company. This is their Christmas ale, I guess you could call it. Anchor. Sorry, when I say Anchorage, Anchor Brewing Company. Yeah, this is their Christmas ale. It says Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. This is from 2022. Yeah, special ale, 7.2%. Who wants to do the honors? Crack it open.
It's yours, man.
Your beer, open it.
Well, usually I have other people open.
Have you had this before?
I have actually. Yeah, I bought a 6-pack of this, and I've been holding on to this last.
Yeah,
bottle
this
to
is like a weird beer because it's like, you know, it used to be like a seasonal thing. I think all of us kind of drank this over the years, you know. With Anchor kind of going the way of the dodo and coming back, it's kind of cool to see that it still exists. I've seen these, like, people collect the crap out of these.
Because every label's different, which is so cool.
Yeah, but I've seen, and plus they give you like this bottle, then they give you like the Magnum, and the Jeroboam, and they do all kinds of sizes on them. And it's just such a cool ritual beer, you know.
I just reviewed a beer by Anchorage. That's why I got.
I'll do it.
Anchorage.
Yeah.
Easy peasy.
Everyone's gonna be like, why are you posting this before Halloween, man?
Yeah. Right. Color?
What did they classify this as? Do you know? Is it just a winter warmer?
Call it a Christmas ale.
I think all of them say winter warmers. But the funny thing is, like, all these beers are different. Like, it's never the same recipe for every single.
7.2 are special ale. So.
Looks pretty good. It's like what's like amber? I mean, not amber. Sorry, more like dark brown kind. It's like got a little bit of a reddish tint to it as well.
Yeah. Lipton Iced Tea.
Yes.
Yeah,
Definitely tea.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
And it's got that.
It kind of looks like a mild, dark mild, like you know, winter warmer. It covers the spectrum, but yeah, if I'm looking at that, that's like. Remember when you get the iced tea, the powdered iced tea, and you put a little too much in it and it's a little too sweet? That's what it looks like.
Oh, those are the middle.
Right? Yeah, just extra sweetness.
Go for the nose.
Let's do it. Look at those spices.
It's been a while since I've had this.
I think I have one in the back of my fridge.
It smells like nutmeggy Christmas spice.
It does.
Like you know, like tannic tea, like not oolong, like British tea, like orange pekoe, black tea mix, or like the, you know, even Earl Grey, something like that with a
Little bit of lemon.
It's kind of got that malt extract kind of vibe, like the the stout that I had. It's kind of got that like caramel.
When's the last time you had this?
Your stout was like much more.
There's still some left if you guys want to.
You want some? Off camera.
Yeah, definitely lots of spices, but then maybe like
So good.
some like fig or raisin in there, some type of dried fruit. Yeah.
Amanda, what are you getting?
I think I'm not getting as many of the spices, but definitely like big.
Yeah.
I just smell.
I think that I don't have much.
It's like, for me, it ends up being like super just like British malt, like British hoppy, fugly, Kent Golding, like super spicy, tannic tea like hoppiness with this really nice kind of maltiness.
The tea characteristic, the tea and the spices are what's.
Yeah.
You think it's held up?
Oh yeah. Honestly, I'll tell you this beer's not a huge ABV beer, but
Yeah.
if this 10, you can go 10 plus years on this beer.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I thought I was like, oh, I need
No, people don't, like, it can fall off, but like I'll drink a 10-year-old one of these and be like, this is awesome. Yeah. This is a beer I've drank probably for 20 years, and I don't go back to it enough. Whenever I have it, I kick myself in the ass for not drinking.
100%. And now it's a shame that we're going to get it.
if you're gonna get it. Yeah.
So are you saying that every year they do a completely different recipe.
No, every year they brew it, but it's just the way ebb and flow of beer goes. Like this kind of beer, like if you're not doing a super sterile kind of like we're trying to reproduce the same beer over and over again, they brew the same beer every year, but the hops are going to change, the malt's going to be slightly. So you have 14 different things that are slightly different. You get a little bit of different product, and every year there's a little bit different thing going on. Combine that with the brewery basically went away, but now it's hypothetically coming back. So there's a little bit of nostalgia here where it's like, oh, we were never going to have this again, but maybe we will.
No,
maybe we will.
there's definitely an umami thing. Like there was one year,
Umami?
this year, there was definitely an umami character.
Yeah.
One of these years that was way more soy than the other years.
It's probably it was an aged one. I would assume that became an age more than you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Mm.
I always lose track of them.
You guys want to drink it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cheers, everybody.
Tanner, thanks for providing us.
Sure. Cheers.
First review of
Yeah.
the weekend.
Oh yeah.
Happy early Christmas, folks.
Cheers, everyone. Christmas in October. The spices are very forward on the palate for sure, you know. For 7.2 though, it's definitely not like drinking like 7.2.
7.2. Well, some of them are like all over. They're usually like a little bit lower.
I don't remember if they checked on ABV, but to me, it's like a really perfect Christmas beer because it has the spiciness, but like I think a lot of times like brewers tend to lean into the spices really heavy, and it gets a little bit too gingerbread housey or something like a little bit like like party wood or something.
Yeah, here we go.
And this has like so pastry stouts. So there's beers that you can make with base core ingredients that taste like a pastry stout, but then I put all of the donuts in candy bars in the beer, so it tastes like a candy bar. This is the thing where it's like it tastes like a spicy Christmas thing without adding a ton of those ingredients. So it's like you're eliciting the flavor and the idea of Christmas without adding, a gingerbread house to the.
It kind of tastes like
mash.
if a professional made my stout.
But well, no, don't not knocking your stout, man. Your stout is freaking delicious. It was a winter
Tanner,
wonder.
you made a beer and you weren't perfect the first time. I'm kind of upset about that. How did you not make perfect
Actually,
beer
no,
the first time?
my Hefeweizen came out pretty dang good. That was the first one that I.
What's up? By the way, the person that said that is Steven from.
I like that this isn't sweet. Like I was kind of expecting it to be sweet, like a little bit sweeter, but I like that it's not.
Definitely some
Better than a lot of
raisins, dried fruits coming through.
Christmas beers, and it's not sickly. You could drink a whole one.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be
And,
sweeter.
and I think it's a sweet beer, but it's the tea tannic. It's like putting a tea bag in your tongue. You ever put a tea bag in your tongue? And it's like no matter how sweet you make tea, it's like.
Yeah, can we ask a question? Why?
Or maybe the tea bag
Two
actually.
reasons. One,
it's in the glass.
flavor experiences.
Oh, okay, good.
And two, tea is a magical herb. So for those that are playing along at home, if you ever have a cut on your body and you need it to not bleed, throw a wet tea bag on it. It will not bleed.
So did you like?
So
use
there's an
saliva
astringent.
to-
I
need to follow all of that too, man.
That's the person piercing. And then like there's the tannic capabilities of wet tea is a constrictor for blood vessels. So if you have something that's cut and it won't stop bleeding, if you throw a wet tea bag on it, you're good. And that's kind of how So that's kind of like how I feel here. It's like wet. It's almost like an English tea beer. Is how I view this beer. I'll shut up.
No, the other thing other than all the tea conversation, I agree with. But this does have that. There's a little bit. Am I the only person that's getting a little bit of umami soy sauce right at the end?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Yeah, at first it was kind of like it kind of smelled like bacon.
Yeah, and maybe this is the one I was talking about. This would be 2 years old. Yeah, maybe this is the one I was thinking of. Like this has that more like big, like more umami sweet thing.
Yeah, wow, it really is. It's like so saucy.
And that's why I think like all the years seem a little bit different. Some of them seem a little bit brighter.
It's a
when it
new
comes to
recipe every year.
Right, yeah.
And they correspond.
That's what I thought.
To the
Okay.
label.
Yeah, that's what I
So
thought.
There's a new tree on the label every
That's what I
year.
thought. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Every year is a little different. So it's not the same. They're not.
It's got a little bit of
the
like
same
a
beer.
floral kind of finish
Yeah,
too.
same-ish.
Idea, but
Yeah, same idea, but they do it.
Yeah.
You get like citrus.
Definitely a little bit.
Yeah.
Like a little like pithy, like orange
Yeah.
puffiness, lemon
Yeah.
sip. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I usually throw out a rating on my channel, but I mean, you guys don't have to if you don't want to. What would you guys give it for a number, or you can just say if you like it or not?
You doing
Doesn't matter.
5 out of 5, 10 out of 10?
Does not matter. I tell people they can
I
rate it however they
I
want.
dropped 5 purples on 8 bacons on this one. No, yeah. No. Honestly, in the grand scheme of things, like it's weird because the reason why I don't do ratings is because I think it's so weird. But if you were to strip it down to like, on a scale from 1 to 5, is this one of the better Christmas, winter, warmer beers I've had? It's like S tier. You know what I mean? Like it's
Yeah.
like that's the thing. Is it one of the best beers I've had over the past 6 months? Maybe not. But if I compartmentalize it down to like a winter, warmer, Christmassy beer, then that's awesome.
Is this making me want Christmas to come sooner?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. It is. You're sharing your channel. I'm sorry.
Oh, I got the beat button. It's okay.
This is. I would give this 5 Christmas stockings then. Yeah, sure.
5 Christmas stockings?
Yeah, man.
Nice. I'll give it 4 out of 5 Christmas stockings.
Now, when you rate beers, do you rate them like overall, general, like my favorite beer is a 5, and then this you're not rating it against the beers of its style. You're rating against all beers.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense then.
Usually I
that's
do
what I was
like
trying
1
to-
to 100, my personal
Yeah.
preference typically.
Yeah.
But, you know, I tell people
Like-
I do rate that beer and I say you rate it however you want to rate it.
Like if I was gonna rate this against every beer on Earth, I don't know, or up the rating of 5, it'd be like a 3.5 or something.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
fair.
3.75 or whatever.
Yeah.
But if I'm rating it as far as like Christmassy winter warmers, it's like 4.99.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's just-
Yeah.
It's up there. It's in that. It's obviously always gonna be in the conversation.
Well, 4.98, 4.98.5, maybe 4.98.5, 7.5. I don't know. It's getting really just down.
93.
Yeah, lump.
And then the only other question I ask is if you guys saw this on the shelf again, would you buy it?
Oh,
Yeah, every
dude.
single year.
Dude,
Yeah.
I buy this. I would buy it every year. This and Celebration is kind of
Yes.
like the two kind of like, okay, Christmas is coming. I need to get in. You know that you ever watch Seinfeld?
I've seen like clips.
So there's the episode, the Soup Nazi episode, and George is like, "Shut up! I need to shift into soup mode." That's like this. This is like, okay, I need to shift into like fall Christmas beer mode. I need some celebration. I need some Christmas ale. I'm shifting into fall Christmas.
Yep.
And that's what this year is.
Nice. Christmas in October.
Bingo.
Well, there you have it. Check everyone out. I'll leave links to their channels in the description. And yeah, thank you guys. First review. It's fun. So anything else you guys like to see on my channel, you should comment down below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, more videos. Look at beer. That's what, guys. Cheers.
Cheers.